Alrighty then. So of course mounting the countertop takes a little bit of a couple extra steps here. These cabinets come with these plastic corner pieces that you screw through. Of course you need to adjust the countertop height, how it sits on the base cabinets so it can clear all the drawers and whatnot. I just needed to raise it up 1/4 of an inch, so I used my leftover underlayment that's 1/4 inch thick and cut a bunch of pieces to raise up the countertop by 1/4 of an inch. So now I just need to screw countertop to the cabinet. Alright, I know nothing really looks like it's different, but now the countertop is solidly mounted to all my base cabinets. Next thing I gotta do is cut out the hole for the sink. The sink is right off camera over there, so I'm gonna take the sink, set it on top of, or I guess upside down in the center of that, after I tape off a section there so I could draw on it and whatnot, and then I gotta cut it out with a jigsaw. Okay, there's a sink there now. It's a little bit twerked up around the edges, but it's probably one of the previous people who lived in this house before probably twerked it for some reason. So I gotta probably glue it in silicone it or something and put something heavy in the middle to try and untwerk it as much as I can. But, I mean, that only took 3 times as long as it should have. Next up, alright, so the next thing, of course, is to figure out the plumbing for under here. I have a pilot hole marked from where the old plumbing hole would have come up. Hopefully I can still use that. And then I have to make a couple holes for the water feeds to come up through the floor. And of course add all of the plumbing for a dishwasher, which goes in that spot over there. So, after a slightly extended trip to the Home Depot, I ended up finding, actually I should say Home Depot and Lowe's, because Home Depot doesn't have a piece that includes a dishwasher tail thing. So I ended up going to Lowe's because they do have one. Otherwise I was going to have to cobble together like 2 different of these type of kits to get this. So took way too long to get to this point, but now I have to pull out the hole saw and cut the hole in the bottom of the cabinet and run the pipe straight up into that. And I have the proper elbow for down in the basement. I need to rehook everything. Hopefully I don't mortar my arms or the cabinet too badly. Alright, so my current job is the sink faucet. I opened up my box already, and right now I have the spray nozzle. I put plumber's putty down in the base of it. Instructions don't call for it, but I did anyways. Being that the sink, of course, isn't attached, makes this a lot easier. It doesn't really need to be shithead tight, but you know, it eats also not moving. Let's see here. Next thing is to attach this, which, alright, that was easy. Then this gets popped back out in the holes. Line it up. Last thing is just the washers. Which I probably should have opened up beforehand. So I look like a fool. The instructions recommend if the surface on the sink is rough, uneven, or whatnot, to use silicone under the faucet. Here, my sink is luckily not like that, so I'm going to skip that step and just mount her all up. Now I also recommend to pay attention. I actually had to take this off and flip it around. I had the hot over here and the cold over here, and it was actually backwards because they also open that way, not this way like they're supposed to. So pay attention to that. I would also, the next thing I have to do, of course, is get the connections underneath here attached and whatnot, because right now obviously the water's not hooked up, and then I need to set it down and seal all the way around it, and then we're good to go. Bam. The house now has a faucet. Doesn't work, but it's a good faucet.